What's up, y'all? goblinmaxxer here. Today I'm trying to learn the skeleton by feeling my own body, then trying to draw what I feel, and this is what I have so far, and I'll explain it piece by piece. First off, the spine. It's just a stick. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm scared to get to the spine, but don't worry, I will draw it. Next we have the skull. I've actually done kind of like a study of the skull before. I say kind of because that was like that was like 4 months ago. 4 months ago I did the study on like how to draw a skull. So unfortunately it's been a while, and I just barely remember how to draw it, but I was able to cobble this together. I don't know any of the intricate fine details. I just kind of memorized like, oh, you got the cheekbones here, you got this part of the jaw that goes in front and it leads to the teeth, and then you got this part of the jaw which comes from behind, and you got like the chin, and then the teeth go there, and you get the heart-shaped nose that you know sans from Undertale, and then you got the two eyes, and that's essentially what I know so far. The eyes are very lackluster, I don't care. And then finally, we have the ribcage, which is actually a lot of new knowledge for me, because, well, first off, I had to approximate how many ribs I had, because I don't mean to brag or anything, but I can't feel the notches on my ribs, and as such, I just had to like go, how many do I think I should have? And so I put like 8 in here, I think, and I drew the one side. I was like, screw this, dude. Like, screw this, I'm not drawing a whole other set of 8 ribs, so I just mirrored it. But then, this used to have the nub here, I realized that I have it literally, like, my rib cage, like, the bones connect to the shoulder, unless I'm just completely wrong. Yeah, the bones connect to the shoulder, and that is actually kind of crazy, because I never knew that in my entire life. And this is kind of what I think they look like, those bones. But anyways, that's pretty much the end of the rib cage. I'm not gonna bother drawing, like, the scalpel or anything, basically, like, the bones on the that you can't see that are in the back, because I think I'd have to do another sort of video for that. But we're gonna keep going here. I think what I want to do now is draw the arm. So I'm feeling my arm right now. This is my process. First off, I know I need like a big, like, knob here, right? Like, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I know this is right, and I can't tell if that's like just a singular bone from a massive freaking bicep. I have no clue. I don't know. So I'm just gonna draw. Don't judge me here. I'm just gonna draw this, what is it? Tibia. Okay, I think this is tibia, and this is the one that I will draw soon as fibia. Also, how does this joint work? Feeling around the joint. I feel the 2 bones on the side. Okay. Of course, they're surrounded by a medium amount of muscle, because I'm fucking yoked. Just kidding. But, and then on the back is like a elbow. Yeah, that's cool, I think. And this elbow does some moving, which implies that it's on the fibula. Yes. I can't necessarily accurately represent that unless I do something like this. Gonna give him Lego arms here. And then in between we have the fibula, which is also a super special case, because it is also 2 bones. Wait a second. Hold the phone. Are these the 2 outer bones? Oh my god. What the hell? Where are my bones? I do not know where my bones were. Yes, they are the 2 outside ones. So I just fell the oldest trick in the book, which was the Lego tibia. Dang it! So this is the other side of it. And then we got our 2 bones. Let's see, how do they go though? If I'm like this and I got 2 bones, where would I go exactly? I would go just to each side. So yes, that seems long enough. And well, we gotta like draw it at a bit of an angle, which is kind of disingenuous, but it's also just whatever. And I can't feel the edges of these, so genuinely, like, I don't give a shit. So this is what we got, right? Then for the wrist, if I feel my wrist, what do I feel? It's skinny because I'm not doing any upper or lower arm exercises. But let's see. Hold the phone. I'm feeling like my wrist is just a big collar of bone. And so it's like something like this. Okay. And this collar of bone, what does it lead to? It leads to each of the 5 fingers. Okay. So let's focus on the thumb first off. So the thumb, so which way is it going to be? It's going to be this way. You get the big bone, then you get the medium bone, then you get the still kind of medium bone. To be honest, the thumb doesn't really like thin out. So big, medium. And it jets out at like a 45. Then it goes down to a 30. And it goes to like this. Is this anything? So I barely have like a recollection that this is what the thumb is supposed to look like. Okay. Now we go on to the index finger. So I'm feeling around. Got a big bone in the hand. Let's see, let's compare. Yeah, it's about the same size. In fact, I don't even think this is a big bone. I think this is a medium bone. Yeah, who cares? I'll just correct it in post. So we get the medium. Also, are these next to each other? Like on the base? The first four are, the last one also kind of is, but less, to like a lesser extent. Okay. So there's that one. Now I kind of want to get all the fingers done simultaneously. So this is also the same, this is the same, this is the same. The only thing I need to keep in mind is the typical, lengths of the fingers. We got this. I mean, we can kind of just make it the same. And let's see, what about this one? How far does this one go? This one goes, oh yeah, it's just the same. This feels really ham fingering. That was a weird way to put it. So we'll just sneak it in right there, bloody proper. Now, let's see. This, it's let's see, if I were to fold this down to my hands, it hurts. If I were to actually make a solid freaking point, yeah, it is. It's basically the sum of the two. So the distance between the base of my hand and the joint of the finger is equivalent to the length of the rest of the finger. Kind of. I'd imagine it's the case for normal hands. So let's just take this, and then we go like this. Maybe like a little more out here. And like this. What is the tip of the... Dang, these are chunky, man. My fingers look chunky. They're like little niblets, essentially is what I'd call them. This is kind of what it goes like. I think it's gonna be like larger here, larger, boom. Actually, a bit too much boom. Possibly. Okay, I'm not gonna do that erase though. That's a new move in MSPaint. You don't do that erase. You never do that erase. Okay, that looks not very good, but hopefully we'll just improve with the rest of the fingers. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! Oh wow! Okay. Guess who needs finger practice? Okay, just ignore this for the video if you're watching. Just please, just don't even. Oh my goodness. Okay, what about the pinky? This is my one chance to like it kind of improve. Okay, so we should have already been kind of like there, I'd imagine. So something like this, boom, and then let's see, what about the tip? What about the tip? Yeah, it's something like this. Okay, that's my big fucking hand. And I mean, yeah, that's what I got for this side. I'm just gonna mirror it over, so I don't really mind. I think it's finally time to tackle this spine. Now, this is going to be kind of difficult because I'm not a big flexibility guy. Let's see, I do want the... Let's see, did I overlap any layers? No. Okay, this might actually just be genuinely impossible. And I also might break my neck a little bit here, but I'm going to try my damnedest. Okay, here's how I think it works. I feel like I'm rubbing on my brainstem here. Then you hit the first vertebrae. So here's, okay, and we're at like, if I were to draw a line from here to here, we're at like the bottom of my jaw. That's like the first big vertebrae. Okay. First big vertebrae. Now we go a little bit deeper. And I can already just not tell what the hell is going on. I'm trying to like gamer pose here with my neck just hunched forward to try and get a bit of a better idea. But and I really can't, so I think, yeah, I'm just gonna do the... Okay, so what do I think a vertebrae looks like? Well, I've seen them before, I think. They're kind of like collars, right? But you see in like the doctor's office, like, oh, does your dad have a herniated disc? And he's like an old guy hunched over in pain. They're like, oh, well, you need to get them a back brace or something, I don't know. Or like a medication drug. I don't really have anything profound to say other than that. And yeah, they just really get you on that stuff. Okay, let's do a vertebrae comparison though. How much larger is the middle one versus the top one? You can imagine I'm dual touching my lower back and my neck right now. I think it might be larger. So I think in fact I did the scale of these wrong, and it should be small getting larger this entire time up to a certain point. Now what that point is, I think it's like the middle. The spine. So this is going to be your largest here. Also, yeah, how big is the gap? Okay, it's like 2 fingers. 2 fingers is the gap between the spines. But I think each one has 2 spines. So yeah, I think this is how it is. I genuinely think this is proportional. Now, when I'm finished with this guy, he might end up either dead or paralyzed for life, but well, let's just hope he does alright. Of course, my grasp on the geometry is not too particularly good. Let's try to improve, though. Let's try to improve, shall we? So, let's see. Realistically, I know what the shape is. It's like this. And then the surface would go, like, in a little. And then it's like that. So that's kind of like the general form of it. Why did I do that? Because I thought it looked ugly. But I mean, it's not that bad. Just iron it out a little. There you go. And 2 little bumps. I suppose I could just draw up here. Kind of, if I'm capable of such a thing. And there's your little bumps. So that's essentially what it would look like for now, because I don't want to do that for like a few of them. Well, I could certainly like try to round the edges at least a little bit. Like, come on. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, for real. Okay, well, I have to create a little bit more realistic looking. This one's smushed. You can tell this is where he got into the car accident. God. Okay, so let's actually do a little bit more mental math here. I know I'm a mathematician. So, shoulder, ribs, and then we just migrate that down. Okay, so we're already like 2/3 of the way down with this ribcage, supposedly. Like from shoulder to ribcage, already 2/3 of the way down. So that means we need to go like. Well, I'm stupid. I'm on the wrong layer. So we just put this halfway. That means that has us at the upper hip, where it terminates like around. Oh, we know where it terminates, of course, but I'll spare you the details. Okay, so it probably goes to like down here then. This is the end, and this is the tailbone. Okay, but that's the wrong layer as well. Good catch, good catch. Where did I say it was? Like right here. Yeah, something like that. Now, what is the tail? I think it's just like a finger bone, kind of. There we go. Now, let's see. Now all these are kind of just skinny ones, right? Well, skinny going up the file, right? Okay. I'm saying right, like, you know, you're gonna answer. This is I'm doing this entirely in silence right now, so. Okay, we might need some disc surgery. Oh yeah, that reminds me, discs. Oh. So those are just like in the middle of every vertebrae, right? Okay, please ignore this. It's interesting. Excuse for the vertebrae. I think I'm just gonna, what do you call it? Retcon? I'm gonna retcon the rest of these. Just so they aren't as terrible looking. Here we are. Hooray! Awesome, I did it. I drew this spine. Admittedly, they do have mild scoliosis, but it's like, whatever. I don't really care, boy. Damn, I've been drawing for 19 minutes! Oh my god, I need to hurry up. Okay, so the hips. I cannot feel my hips. Not in like a bad sense, but like I just can't feel the bones in my hips, so I'm gonna approximate really quickly. Ignore me, whoa. Oh, actually, wait, no, I can feel the side. Okay, so it's like, I got the top side, right? It goes down to like, whatever. Like, dude, I don't know. I think it's something like this. Lord help me, but like, also sorry if you hear like loud banging noises. My upstairs neighbors are vacuuming really loudly right now. And they must love doing it. They must absolutely love doing it. Okay, so something like this, and then the joint for the femur goes in there. Now, the femur, right? Is this also just like one big ass bone? I think it might be. So I don't know what else. Then I got the shin bone with the regular bone, right? Yeah. I think that's it. It's just a dichotomy of the situation. I don't know what kind of figure this guy is. Oh yeah, and that's right. I drew the hips in the entirely wrong location. Which thankfully, since it's on a separate layer, I just moved it to the right location. So let's see, where would the hole be? Seems like I've given up the secret of, you know, where the spine terminates with. Let's see here. So I got this, I got that. Where is my thing? It's like here. Kinda, yeah. Possibly. Hey, don't quote me on this. Now we're gonna get the legs. Of course, we have to have them on a separate layer. Now, I really got knowledge check on my hips there. That's why we learn. Now this. It's like a socket, right? It's a ball and socket. I learned this in grade school. How long is this? I suppose it varies. For me, it's probably a fair bit longer. In case you don't know, I have a, let's see, what is it? A proper deadlifting form. Or essentially, I'm like 3'5", and I'm 2 inches from the ground when I bend over. Let's see here. So that's like kind of okay, I suppose. I guess, dude. I guess I could just terminate here, but okay, how does it terminate? So this is the see which one's the ball, which one's the socket. I just gotta remember. But it's funny because I've been on my legs for so many years yet. I do not know. Okay, well think about it, dumbass. What did you learn from the arm? The one with the 2 bones goes on the outside. Okay, so this is, again, it's gonna be like, it's gonna terminate like this. Right, it's gonna terminate like this. And then we got the 2 bones, which I'm going to draw sideways just for visual clarity. Yeah, this one, the shin bone, like sort of towards the outside. Doesn't like bow at all. No, it just goes, just make sure you draw it. And then, oh yeah, and then kneecap, dude. Kneecap is crazy freaking knowledge, man. So yeah, kneecap. It's like this bone here, right? Okay, well, hold on. How large is it? It's like half a finger. Yeah, okay, so that's actually probably right. But spoilers, it's not in direct contact with the knee. If it is in direct contact with your knee, then please see your I don't even know, your orthodontist. Because it's not supposed to happen like that. There's supposed to be squishy cartilage. Oh wait, no, that's for the joints, right? And why am I asking you? I don't think you know. And then under here is okay, so the joint is there, and under there, so like yeah. Well, honestly, I don't even know why I drew that so low. It should be like at the level, if not like above. So something like this. And then we go down, and the bone itself. I don't know if this is exposing me, but mine has a little spur on it. So it's like this and this. Goes all the way down to like the flare. What's the leg ratio? Okay, it's pretty much like 1-to-1 with a femur. Okay. Well, almost. We gotta leave some room. And let's see, we're like, I think this is also kind of a big bone as well. It's not large, forgive me, but, and I don't even know how that terminates. I can't even hypothesize how this would begin to terminate. And then the second one, it's gotta be like within the, like something like this. Gotta be something like that. And now let's feel the ankle. The ankle is it's also it's much more of like a sphere. So draw the big sphere here. And then now we grab our ankle. Then what do? We gotta go down an ankle length. But then we get the it's kinda almost like this. The ball of the foot. I think it's like all just that. All just that, the ball of the foot. And then so now we gotta get tarsals, metatarsals, phalanges. There's metatarsals and phalanges. But how exactly to do that, I don't know. But we're gonna go over here. And we're just gonna draw, let's see, metatarsals. I think it's literally just, yeah, I'm gonna have to re-ball it. Phalanges. But no, that was the tarsal, metatarsal. Okay. Alright. We gotta get this boy up there. Okay. This is not really turning out to be my finest work, but it's something, and there we go. That's what I got for you. The skeletal bones. Oh, now I think all I gotta do is like, well, first off, I gotta make sure I didn't forget any bones, otherwise it would be quite embarrassing. Flip horizontal. Put that there. Okay. Cool. Now let's freeform select the, let's see, what is it? Arm. In a better way, please, thank you. Copy. Paste. Okay, yeah, no, that's not the layer. That's not the layer for the arm. How about you Okay, no cursing, no cursing. Flip. Someone. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, so this is my skeleton. I made it. It's my own. Actually, I did not make it. Something made it. Not sure. Let's see. Better horses, phalanges. It's like 206 bones in the human body, and yet... Oh, dude, I should draw the ear bones. No, just kidding. Screw that, sorry. My bad. Dang it! I cursed again, man. This has to stop. It needs to stop. Yeah, I mean, that's all the bones I can think of, though. Bro, forget the giblets. Damn it, I knew I forgot something. Just kidding. I think that's genuinely, like... Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, there's something that goes, like, in the front. Right. Like, let's see. Okay, don't visualize this, but... There's, like a little part in front over here. Like this. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Yeah, there's my skeleton. Now let's try drawing the skin on this thing, just to see if we did any good. So we're gonna do it in red. Basically, we're just gonna go around, yeah. And, yeah, something like this. And then, we're gonna see how it turns out. I mean, of course, you're gonna stay with me the entire time. So I'm not just gonna let you leave like that. Leave me alone. So freaking, I don't even know. Okay, I'm feeling like these hips might be just a little bit big here. Just a feeling. Just saying, man. And of course, we can have a little bit of liberty with the legs, but just gotta remember where we come from here. And then, yeah, toes. Okay, that's not how the toes are. How are they? But, I've already gotten so far where I'm just not even at liberty to care. Okay, just preemptively gonna draw that in just so there's no issues. Okay, bro just completely forgot the calf muscle. Bro's a legend. Okay, so this guy has got what he's got. Just gonna mirror it. Sort of lazy, as it is known. Flip, horizontal. Just match it up as best you can. Then we turn off all the other layers. See how we did. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. Well, we could have at least finished the skull. Let's give ourselves a little credit. Finish the skull here. Also, I don't think it's gonna necessarily follow like that. But in case it does, fine. Oh yeah, it's much skinnier. Like, I genuinely, like, why did I draw it so big? Like, the head isn't that bad, I swear it's not. I swear the head is not that bad. Okay, I'm gonna do myself a little bit of a favor here. I hope you can forgive me for this, but okay. If I'm gonna be honest, I think I just need to erase this. Because I swear it's not that bad, dude. The head is not that bad. It's only, like, a little bit wider. That's, like, by design. So you can't, like, see, it's only, like, this much. Don't you see? It's only, like, that much. And then now we turn the skull off, and boom. This is your average American. With a short, bang neck, dog. And, fingers that do stuff, possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's give it a little bit of a thumb here. There we are. Yay! Awesome. This is our awesome guy. Actually, it's not even supposed to be the thumb, that's supposed to be the thingy. Oops. I know anatomy, because I just learned it. So this is our guy. Let's go. There he is. Hope you enjoyed this episode of me drawing. If you did, please drop a like. But yeah, that's all I got for you. See ya. Hope you enjoyed 35 minutes of me fucking